Hey Matt, how's it going?
Hey Tommy, good. How are you doing?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
It's been about 7 or 8 years. You worked on the Belmont project.
I know, it was a great time.
Yeah, you said you were going to call me back, but what happened?
Yeah, I know. I went back to college, finished college, ended up getting a desk job, something I thought that what I was going to want to do in my career. Quickly realized that that's not kind of what I wanted to do, and in the back of my mind I always knew like doing carpentry. I liked that summer with you, that experience, and so I wanted to come back.
It.
Yeah.
Enjoyed working with your hands. Very gratifying.
Yeah, and so when the opportunity came, I decided to call you back up, and here I am.
And we took you back.
Yep, it's been almost a year now.
Yeah, well that's good. I'm glad that you're back. So now we're going to talk about stairs, all right? Very important that you get stairs right, okay? They have to be right. In other words, the step and the riser have to be equal over the run of the stairs. All right, building code in Massachusetts says 8 1/4 maximum height. Now these don't fall into that category because this is an old house, the space is narrow, and we end up with a 9-inch riser here. And every one of them should be exactly the same. If they're different, it's a tripping point. And let me show you what I mean. So if I take a scrap piece of wood and I put it on this step right here, I've just changed the riser height of 2. I've made this one too short and this one too tall. Without thinking about it, walk up the stair and tell me how it feels. Feel the difference?
Feel the difference, yeah, you have to think about it.
You have to definitely think about it, and that's a tripping point.
Yeah.
We have the run of the stairway right here, and we know that all the risers' height are equal. Now you've come to a landing. Now you turn off of that landing and you have 2 more risers. And that run down here can be different than that, but this has to be equal also to itself. But now what we need to do, there's going to be a new floor put on top of this new subfloor. So it'll be an old finished floor that'll go on there. So now what we do is we divide 15 and 1/8, making 2 risers equal. All right, so there'd be 7 9/16 for each riser.
Yep.
All right, so how do you want to get started?
Well, first we're going to want to save the tread because we've been working hard on the whole original part of the house here to save original flooring, and we're going to save these treads.
Yeah.
Also, I grabbed a little scrap 2x4.
Yeah.
So I'm going to holding it on the side here and banging it out from the bottom to see if I can get some space under here and slip my flat bar in and slowly pry it up.
Now when you put that bar in, you're going to lift up and then you're going to push down, but you're also going to keep your eye on the board to make sure it doesn't have too much of a bend, because if it bends too much, you'll split it. And see if you can get this whole thing to come up like this. Work your way down. Push it in, push down now. When you push down, then what happens is the tip of the bar is over here, so you're pushing here. If you pull up here, you're pulling up this part. And where all those nails are, this could split. So it's down, it's up, it's down, and this moves in and out as you go. And again, keep your eye on the board to see how it bends. There it goes, it's coming. I can hear it, I'll pull it up too, so. Beautiful. All right, so let's get that tread out of the way. Now we can attack the riser here. And I can see that if we take the riser right out of here. All right, we're not going to save that riser because number one, it's broken and it's too short. You want to make sure that you travel that whole way like that. You can't go like this and then change it, because you've just raised the dimension. Watch where your scribe is hitting the post. All right, Matt, our new riser is in, and now let's give it a try. I'll put a piece of flooring down. Okay. You can lay the tread on there. We'll nail it off in a second. Lay it on there. Now just be careful. Try it out and tell me how it feels.
Feels nice.
Yeah, feels even?
Feels nice and even.
All right, we accomplished our task. All right, let's get it nailed off.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.